A well-known personality in the car industry, Aron Kaufman rose to prominence on the Discovery Channel reality series Fast and Loud. The show's 2012 debut follows Richard Rawlings, who owns Kaufman and Gas Monkey Garage, as he earns a living by altering and restoring antique cars. Over its life, Fast and Loud became a sensation that raised Kaufman and Rawlings' fame and established Gas Monkey Garage as a renowned brand. On January 26, 1982, Aron Kaufman was born in Crowley, Texas. He's shown a natural aptitude for mechanics from an early age, especially when it came to understanding the operation of machines. He began by experimenting with bicycles since he was interested by machinery, and then he moved on to cars and other vehicles. Kaufman learned most of his skills on his own, mostly by curiosity and first-hand experiences with the complexities of mechanical labor. As his abilities improved, Kaufman was acknowledged for his accuracy and meticulousness, which contributed to the establishment of his strong reputation as a master fabricator and mechanic. Before becoming well-known on TV, Kaufman honed his mechanic skills at a number of Texas-based businesses. He met Richard Rawlings, a fellow Texan who shared his love of vehicles, at one of his early jobs. Kaufman was hired by Rawlings, who was just starting out in the industry, to work at Gas Monkey Garage after he showed promise. Gas Monkey Garage finds, fixes, and markets vintage and high-performance automobiles. This project is followed by Fast and Loud. The show's genuine beauty is found in the individuals and the drama that always emerges after the repairs are completed, despite the straightforward concept. The disparity between Rawlings' more mainstream approach and Kaufman's painstaking attention to detail and excitement for novel and difficult concepts drew viewers. As part of the program's plan, Rawlings was to search the nation for old, abandoned cars, many of which were in terrible shape, that Gas Monkey Garage would then purchase, fix, and resell. As the head mechanic and constructor, Kaufman was essential in transforming these rundown cars into amazing pieces of car art. Kaufman's expertise encompasses not just a broad understanding of engines, but also bodywork, upholstery, and bespoke component manufacture. He was an essential member of the team due to his hands-on attitude and vast knowledge of auto maintenance. Kaufman was unique because of his engineering knowledge. He did not only repair cars, he improved them, often coming up with whole new ideas for the use of particular parts. This frequently resulted in contentious discussions with Rawlings, who was more focused on timetables and finances. Still, Kaufman's efforts had indisputable outcomes. Under his supervision, the vehicles that departed Gas Monkey Garage were frequently not merely fixed, but also turned into unique vehicles. Kaufman's distinctive style combined contemporary technology with classic hot rod design. He had a talent for taking time-tested ideas and making them more modern by incorporating the newest technological advancements. This strategy helped the automobiles look amazing and perform better than when they came off the manufacturing line. Kaufman's 1976 Ford Bronco for Fast and Loud is among his most well-known creations. Off-road fanatics like the Bronco, and Kaufman's interpretation of it is superb. He completely redesigned the iconic SUV with an aggressive bespoke exterior that paid homage to the original design, a powerful engine, and a new suspension system. Kaufman showed off his abilities to combine performance and design with the Bronco build. Another interesting attempt was the 1963 Ford racing vehicle. Kaufman and the Gas Monkey team added a roll cage, a contemporary V8 engine, and improved suspension to turn the unassuming Falcon into a road racer. The project demonstrated Kaufman's versatility as a constructor by showing off his ability to transform a family car into a monster suitable for the racetrack. The foundation of Fast and Loud was the partnership between Kaufman and Rawlings. The two men's differing personalities frequently resulted in conflicts, even though it was clear that they admired one another's abilities. Intelligent promoter and businessman Rawlings was always concerned about achieving objectives and boosting sales. Conversely, Kaufman was more focused on the caliber of the work and frequently sued Rawlings on the grounds that he thought the workshop was rushing a development or taking shortcuts. The partnership between Rawlings and Kaufman, despite their occasional disagreements, was crucial to Fast and Loud's success. Despite their often intense confrontations, their disagreements were always based on their shared love of cars. Despite their differences on how to get there, it was clear that both men sought the greatest result for every endeavor. On the other hand, the differences between Rawlings and Kaufman became increasingly apparent as the evening went on. Kaufman started to believe that the entertainment value of the show had taken a backseat to the real work on the automobiles. He voiced his displeasure with the pressing deadlines and mounting pressure to choose drama above quality in many interviews. After 12 seasons of Fast and Loud, Kaufman decided to depart Gas Monkey Garage and the program in 2017. The fans were taken aback by his resignation, given his significant role in the program. Kaufman did, however, make it plain that he was no longer happy with the way Fast and Loud was going. He had grown weary of the limitations reality television had imposed on him and wanted to investigate ventures that were more in line with his own artistic vision. According to Kaufman, "I wanted to build cars that were more than just TV builds." In an open interview with Art of Gears, "My goal is to construct automobiles with enduring technical and aesthetic qualities." With his departure, Fast and Loud came to an end of an era, and the program was never the same. It should come as no surprise to those who had closely watched Kaufman's career that he decided to retire. He had never held back when expressing his appreciation for the art of vehicle construction on Fast and Loud, and it was obvious that the show's growing commercialization was getting to him. Fans were curious to see what he would accomplish next, and his departure allowed him to concentrate on more personal endeavors. Kaufman didn't take long to launch his own company after leaving Fast and Loud. He established the Dallas-based Arclight Fabrication, a business that specialized in components and customization for vintage Ford F-100 trucks. The F-100 is a popular vehicle among restorers and collectors, and Kaufman's business rose to prominence for making premium parts and providing knowledgeable guidance on mending these classic trucks. Kaufman is now able to concentrate on the kind of work he wants to do, which is intricate, excellent custom constructions, because of Arclight Fabrication. Although Kaufman has indicated interest in taking on other car modification and restoration projects, the company specializes in F-100s. Due to Arclight Fabrication, Kaufman may resume his work as an active constructor without being limited by network expectations or broadcast schedule. Alongside Arclight Fabrication, Kaufman returned to television in 2018 when his own program, Shifting Gears with Aron Kaufman, launched on the Discovery Channel. Shifting Gears, in contrast to Fast and Loud, was only concerned with Kaufman's goals and passions. The show followed him about as he took on a range of risky auto projects, many of them more complex and one-of-a-kind than your average Fast and Loud restoration. Kaufman was able to fully follow his creative passion with Shifting Gears, creating custom hot rods and off-road racing cars. Even though Shifting Gears only ran for 2 seasons on television, Kaufman was free to pursue his interests and abilities on his own terms. The show's projects were frequently more experimental than those on Fast and Loud, which was a reflection of Kaufman's aim to push the limits of car engineering and design. The influence that Aron Kaufman has on the automotive industry goes well beyond his TV appearances. Because of his intense regard for automotive history and his rigorous attention to detail, he has a network of fellow builders and a devoted fan base. Kaufman is frequently seen as an inspiration by younger fabricators and mechanics due to his hard work ethic, desire to take on challenging projects, and willingness to produce high-quality work. Kaufman's ability to blend the culture of vintage vehicles with the newest trends in modification has been one of his most visible contributions to the car business. Despite his deep respect for the classics, he doesn't hesitate to include contemporary technology and design ideas into his goods. This harmony of traditional design and modern utility has expanded the scope of what is possible with customized cars. Further evidence of Kaufman's impact is the increasing interest in Ford F-100 restoration projects. The F-100 has long been adored by fans, but Kaufman's work at Arclight Fabrication has given the vehicle fresh life. His business has grown to be the preferred location for F-100 owners seeking high-quality parts and knowledgeable guidance on auto maintenance. Kaufman has contributed significantly to the F-100's rise to legendary reputation, elevating it beyond other vintage American trucks like the Chevy C10. Aron Kaufman's unique approach to construction is the key to his success. Kaufman claims that creativity and mechanics go a long way in the restoration and customization of a car. He believed that each construction was a distinct task with its own set of challenges to be overcome and inventive paths to take. Kaufman has discussed the value of skill and painstaking attention to detail frequently in his works of art. In his opinion, a car should be both aesthetically pleasing and functional. He's well known for his ability to construct stylish, strong buildings with eye-catching design. Kaufman has also stressed in interviews the need of patience in his work. He is not the kind of builder that works quickly to complete a job in order to make a deadline. Rather, he takes the time needed to make sure that every part of the project, including the paint job and engine work, is finished to the highest standard. With this degree of accuracy and focus on detail, Kaufman sets itself apart from other builders in the business.